Nolojet here at Middendorfs in Manchac for the 2022 Oktoberfest time. Let's go check it out. Good stuff in here. Yeah.
Welcome to Nologet. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our Louisiana travel vlog, we visit both locations of Middendorfs in Manchac, Louisiana, and Slidell, Louisiana, which are among the best restaurants in Louisiana for traditional Louisiana seafood and their famous Oktoberfest German food. Middendorf's restaurant original location is located in Manchac at 30160 US-51 Akers, Louisiana, which is about 42 minutes and 42 miles from the New Orleans French Quarter. So let's go ahead and head on inside here and check this place out. Now, Middendorf's restaurant continues the old Louisiana tradition of offering delicious fried and boiled seafood platters, shrimp, oysters, catfish, po' boys, and other traditional Louisiana food. But we're here for the Middendorf's Oktoberfest menu, which runs for 6 weeks every Wednesday and Thursday from October through the second week of November. They also should be famous for their fantastic desserts here, and you definitely don't want to miss those. Now, I was only able to make 3 out of the 6 weeks of the Oktoberfest celebration, and they do have some really great dining rooms all throughout Middendorf hidden away like this one. In the larger dining rooms, though, they really go all out decorating for the Oktoberfest celebration fun. Now, we're going to have a little of our own fun here and enjoy some of this great experience here and some of the fantastic food that's going to be on the menu for us. So, get ready to enjoy some good times and good food here. So let's check out the Oktoberfest menu. They of course started out with a great selection of German beers, then some liqueurs, and then appetizers with German potato pancake with applesauce, German ravioli and broth, assorted meats and cheeses served with pickle, radish, onion, mustard, and pretzel, some white sausage served with pretzel and sweet mustard, some chopped German salami, cold cuts, cheeses, pickles, and onions tossed in vinaigrette. Then on the other side of the menu, we have the entrees and desserts. So week 1 will be a smoked pork chop, pork belly, sausage, sauerkraut, roasted potatoes, and pretzel with a black forest cake for dessert. Week 2 will be pot roast and red wine sauce, red cabbage, house-made German noodles, and pretzel. And the dessert will be an apple strudel with vanilla ice cream. The week 3 will be pork roast with caramelized onion, beer sauce, potato dumpling, arugula salad, pretzel. The dessert's apple strudel with vanilla ice cream. Week 4 is going to be a stuffed veal shoulder with wild mushroom, onions, and fresh herbs with roasted garlic and horseradish, mashed potatoes, and red wine sauce and pretzel. Dessert is black forest cake. Week 5 is a pork hind shank, ham hock, smothered cabbage, and pretzel. The dessert's apple strudel and vanilla ice cream. Week 6 is a wiener schnitzel with a thin pork loin and dumpling with mushroom cream sauce, salad, and pretzel, and the dessert's black forest cake. So I made it for week 2 with the sauerbraten with spatzel, red cabbage, and the pretzel here.
Roast.
So the sauerbraten, our beef pot roast, looks quite tasty, but we got to make our way through this pretzel to begin with. So we got a nice little mustard dipping sauce here. Let's try it out and see what the flavor is. And oh yeah, it's a nice spicy mustard the way I like it. This pretzel's gone down quick and easily. Perfect combination with that mustard there. And now we're gonna get a little flavor tasting of the spatzel. And all right, looks like some nice little cheese flavor, a little gravy mixed in from the sauerbraten. Let's get some of this meat here. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's actually pretty decently tender sauerbraten. There's good flavors here. It's got a nice little sourness to it. And then the spicy mustard, I think, will give it a little extra delicious kick as well. So, I am enjoying the sauerbraten. It's very nice. It's got a good texture, good flavor. So, everything is quite pleasing to experience with this cut of beef today. It's going down very quickly and easily, no problems whatsoever. So this was quite a pleasant experience to go through with each and every bite, and I certainly would get this again. Beefy, delicious goodness, and each and every bite makes it quite a pleasant thing to enjoy. So I really don't have a whole lot of complaints about that beef. Now this red cabbage looks pretty nice as well. So it's got a nice little aroma to it. It's got a good looking texture to it. So we're going to have to give it the most important thing though, and that's the first taste test here. So let's see how it is. And, ooh, yeah, so it does have some good flavor in there. It's a very, very nicely prepared red cabbage, and a lot of good balanced flavors in there, combining for a really great version of red cabbage. So I'm quite happy with every flavor that they've combined into this nice dish. So this is certainly quite a pleasant experience getting this red cabbage, and I really balance as well with the sauerbraten as well. Now the spatzel isn't the most flavorful thing. It's got a nice little coating of cheese on here that's certainly not quite macaroni and cheese levels, but it's a little extra kick up of the flavor. And so it's been a pretty filling meal, and each and every bite has certainly been quite pleasant. And I'm quite full now, so just like I've destroyed this plate of food, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this sauerbraten plate. While you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account, as I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. Now I'm getting the apple strudel for dessert. Let's dig in and try this out. Ooh, this looks quite nice. And the apples have a very nice appley aroma to them, and the crust has a good crunch to it. So this is a very nice looking apple strudel, and the ice cream is also quite a bonus factor as well. Here we go, first bite. Very nice. It's got good crunchy crust. The apples are perfectly cooked. It's not overly sweet. It's got some good flavors inside of it. It's a very good balance of the apple flavor, and then this vanilla ice cream goes very perfectly along with it. So you might as well call it apple pie a la mode, but it's not quite the American as apple pie version. It's more the strudel version of it. So it's American as German version here, which, you know, we even get a little whipped cream on the side as well for a double bump of delicious dairy goodness. So whipped cream, ice cream, and apple strudel all combined to make for quite a wonderful dessert experience. This is actually the first time I've ever had the apple strudel here or the sauerbraten here, so I've been quite pleased with the whole experience. So the desserts here are always fantastic at Middendorf, so you always want to leave room for the dessert. Now, I think I'm almost to the end of this wonderful dessert. It's going to make me a little sad when, now that I've totally destroyed this apple strudel and the ice cream, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about the apple strudel. And while you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account, as I do it for tips. I appreciate any help with that. So the total for this meal before tip was $32.33. I made it for week 4, which was the stuffed veal shoulder with wild mushrooms, onions, and fresh herbs, with roasted garlic and horseradish mashed potatoes, and red wine sauce and pretzel. This is quite a nice looking plate of food, and I can't wait to dig in. So they have a really nice pile of meat here on these potatoes and mushrooms. I got this pretzel again, of course, and some more spicy mustard. So that once again went down very quick and easy. So a very nice pretzel. This veal is stuffed with some really delicious stuff, so let's dig in here. Ooh. This looks very delicious, and I've waited a whole year to get this, as I wasn't able to get it last year, and I really, really wanted to try this the most of any of the menu items. And okay, I gotta say, it's a little bit tough, especially for veal. So I'm slightly disappointed that it's not more tender and delicious like veal usually is. It's a little on the tougher side, unfortunately. The taste and flavor is still good, just was hoping for a little more tenderness in the beef. Now let's try this mashed potato and this mushroom. Good flavors, definitely, and the mashed potatoes. Veal has definitely good flavors. The stuffing has good flavors. Just the texture of the meat is way more chewy than I would expect for the veal. But the flavor's still there. It's just taking a little longer to chew that meat to get it down. And the mashed potatoes and the mushrooms, absolutely perfect. No problems with those. So I'm very happy with pretty much everything on this dish, other than the meat maybe was a little overcooked, I guess, and I typically would expect veal to be quite a bit tenderer than this has been so far. So, you know, any given moment, maybe I just got the tough cut and other people got the more tender cut. Hopefully next year I'll get a more tender piece of meat.
The roast.
Okay, this meal has gone down very fast. It's been pretty pleasant to eat, and these mashed potatoes have lots of good flavor. And one little mushroom here with a little bite of the veal that still has a little of the stuffing in it, and plenty of this delicious gravy with it. So, here we go. And ooh, this piece was actually kind of tender. So just like I totally destroyed this plate of food, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this entree. And while you're down there, make sure to check out links to my Patreon accounts. I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. So, some of the kids at my table got the Pinocchio ice cream here. And then another one got this delicious looking red velvet cheesecake. And then the adults got the Black Forest cake, which is the best version of this cake I've had anywhere. This is an amazing Black Forest cake. I have not had one better than this anywhere so far. So if you want a fantastic example of a Black Forest cake, look at this one. All those wonderful cherries. Oh, yes. Here we go. Oh, great flavors. The icing on here is also really great. There's plenty of chocolate all over the place. Everything is really, really well done. The cake is nice and moist and flavorful. Every bite is a pleasant medley of the icing, the chocolate, and the cherry flavor that's just prevalent all throughout the experience. So I'm really happy with this, and I would recommend people check this out. This is so far the all-time best Black Forest cake I've had. If you know of a better one, comment below, let me know about it. So just like I totally destroyed this Black Forest cake, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this cake. And while you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon accounts. I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. So the total before tip was $40.37. For week 6, the final week of Middendorf's Oktoberfest, I went to their Slidell location, which is located at 1951 Oak Harbor Blvd, which is about 29 minutes and 27 miles away from the French Quarter. So let's head on inside here and check this place out. I've been to this location of Middendorf's a couple of times, as usually I prefer their original location in Manchac, but they do have a nice space in here, and they certainly have some pretty large dining rooms in here. It doesn't have as many interesting things as the place in Manchac, but this will still do it for you as far as the food, and it's a little bit closer from New Orleans than the Manchac location is. So if you want to get some good food in a hurry, this can certainly meet your needs. Now they certainly have a bigger main bar in here as well. And then they also have a nice little selection of outdoor dining as well. So you do get some nice choices to sit outside if you want to when it's nicer. None of my dining party wanted to sit outside, as all the live music was inside.
Roast.
So, winding down my Oktoberfest celebration with a nice beer is always a good thing, and I went for some fried oysters and shrimp with a side of coleslaw. And then I polished off the end of my meal with, of course, a Black Forest cake. So, the total for my meal for 2 people was $71.20 before tip. So, thanks so much to everybody at Middendorfs for their fantastic Oktoberfest celebration and that amazing Black Forest cake. And thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the NOLAgent channel, especially to my Patreons. If you would so kindly take a moment to share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, then tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. NOLAgent here, and thanks so much for watching. And just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.